Hi, this is Laverne from Yeshua'sTime.com, and I'm here again with you to share a message from Sabbath Watch. As I do time to time, I share prophetic messages, messages from dreams, visions, messages to uplift, encourage, and to instruct. So this message is unique when we think about the bride and the bridegroom. When a spouse has a ring for the bride or the husband, he doesn't or she doesn't put it on flowers. Sounds kind of weird, right? Because those flowers are also meant for the spouse. So there is a confusion where we lay our principles, our foundation. When we are in relationship with Yeshua and we grow to know Him, the gifts that we have, they are not to be laid aside or to be used for self, but they are to be used for, in this case, the bridegroom, Yeshua. He's coming again, and He's coming to those faithful and wise servants. And, we are blessed if we are found doing God's work as shepherds, as harvesters, in this time that we're in. Otherwise, the blood is on our hands. So the gifts that we have are not for ourselves. And we are to be sure to encourage others and to instruct others wisely, not to store away what you have. And some resources that you might have and some gifts that you might have, they are for the body of Yeshua. And woe unto us if we're using it in the wrong way. As the 5 wise and the 5 foolish virgins, they waited, but only those who were in relationship, only those who had the oil, the Holy Spirit, were able to continue on and to enter into the wedding feast on time. After that, and the 5 foolish, they did not have oil, so they did not go on time. And Yeshua said He did not know them. So it's important that we not just have knowledge, but we should use knowledge correctly and not for our benefit and not for selfish reasons, but for the work for those who are in need and those who are in pain. And we are held accountable. So we can't light a candle and put it under a bushel. But we put it out so that it can shine, right? Another message. A tree. And these are messages for those who are outside of the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit guides us to walk correctly. So if you're not in relationship through the Holy Spirit, these errors will occur. So the next vision is the tree. the tree cannot grow itself, and neither can it produce its own fruit when it feels like. But everything is a process, and according to God's will, according to the Creator, how He created His instruments, His vessels, that's what will take place. So the process of growth and the process of producing can only happen perfectly through the will of God. If we're outside of that will, if we're outside of the ways of God, His instruction, we will be held accountable. And if there's anything that we visually can see, it's aesthetics. If we're outside and we're just creating things, it's not natural, it will not stand. And it's kind of comical because everything in nature has an order. I could go off into science. We know what happens when we play with science and trying to do things our way, creating little monsters, right? So we all are accountable, and when we are in relationship, when we are the bride, we need to be prepared and ready, in sincerity, not following a crowd, not following our own ways, but following the Holy Spirit. Well, God bless. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you soon.